Great pleasure to introduce Oliviero Cassini, the Chief Development Officer of the Lux Collection, and he's going to showcase the development plans of Lux, the Lux Collective. Oliviero.
Hello, everyone. I hope everybody is caffeined up and ready to engage in this presentation. So I'm honored to be here with such an esteemed group of individuals and Dr. Rifai. So I'll be presenting the Lux Collective, our brands, where we are, where we're going, and what makes us different. So a little bit about, so this is what I'll be discussing. We have 10 minutes. I'll try to fly through the slides as quickly as possible. Where we came from, where we are currently, and where we're planning to be. Our brands, why the Lux Collective, how we're different, and what we do. So essentially, the company started in 1987. It was called Nayad Resorts. We went through a whole rebranding back in 2011. We created Lux Group and expanded through owner-operators. So we are owner and operators of our hotels. And then we split the property company and the hotel company in 2018. And the Lux Collective is the OpCo, the operating company that operates for the 4 brands. So as you can see, there's been an evolution in our properties from the Indian Ocean to Asia. We moved the headquarters to Singapore. And expanded in China in particular. Now the strategy is to refocus on Africa in particular, Middle East and Southern Europe. So at the moment we have 19 properties, almost 1,700 keys spread across mainly the Indian Ocean, but also many properties in China and coming up in Vietnam. And possibly in the Maldives. We have 4 brands, Lux, Tamasa, Salt, and Socio. This is a snapshot of the 4 brands plus the sub-brand of Lux, which we call the Lux Journeys. So Lux Resorts operates between 50 to 200 keys. We are in luxury or up-and-coming luxury destinations. Lux Journeys is a sub-brand of the Lux brand that focuses on what we call the journeys or the safari camps. They're usually boutique resorts of less than 50 keys. And we are very much, generally as a group, an experiential hotel operator. So it's all about the experiences. It's all about creating those memories that last. Tamasa is our all-inclusive 4-star beach resort brand. We have an eco-conscious lifestyle brand called Salt, which is a super exciting brand that is very successful in particular in Mauritius. And that's typically around 150 keys or less. And finally, Socio is an upper upscale premium lifestyle brand that will be launching soon in Mauritius and in Kenya. So I'll just go through some of the pictures of our properties. I'll try to go quickly as we have a lot of slides in this. So what has been interesting so far and what I've listened to in this conference is this focus on people, doing things with integrity and passion. And that really characterizes the Lux Collective and how we like to operate. We are very people-centric. We engage with our communities. We are arguably one of the most active operators in the ESG space. We've been doing ESG reporting for many years, and it's something that our stakeholders very much appreciate from us. And we are creative, right? So all our properties are different, and you will see throughout the slides that I'll be showcasing how we engage with our designers, and we have a few here present in the room, and how we like to create experiences, through F&B, through the wellness, through just small touches, whether it can be, specific drinks or a specific curated experiences. Just going through some of the images of our properties. This is on the top right, a tree house movie projector that we create for specific requirements. Our property in the Maldives, one of our newest properties in China, which is really immersed in the nature. So every property really looks at the locality and tries to blend with the nature, blend with the environment, and blend with the people in those locations. So Lux Journeys are boutique properties, like I mentioned, less than 50 keys. What we're doing with this brand is in particular in Africa, is creating a circuit of properties, whether it's in Rwanda or Kenya or Botswana and Namibia and Victoria Falls, where we're actively pursuing some deals. The idea is to create a circuit of experiences for guests to experience different things. So if it's in Rwanda, you can see the lake, the Big Five in the Akagera Park or in the Gorilla Park. So throughout a 10-day stay, you can experience with 3 properties. Tamasa is our all-inclusive 4-star property. And then we have Salt. Salt is all about the eco-conscious traveler experiencing the locality. It's not quite about the hardware, it's more about the software, about the experiences, about engaging with the local community. So yeah, this is what I've been saying. So the Salt guest journey, there's no TV, no mini bar. It's very simple rooms, but done in a special way. So you get there and you have so many different activities that you can do that are offered. You engage with the other guests, so it's about meeting like-minded people, savoring the local cuisines. Salt is all over the media. It's been having so much attention from the media since it's the opening. Socio is our upper upscale urban brand, so we are looking at various opportunities in African cities, but also in Europe. Just more pictures of the Socio brand. And now this is the important part of the presentation, why the Lux Collective, what makes us different. So we are an award-winning operator. We like to believe we're a trendsetter in the hospitality industry. We come from the owner-operator mindset, so we've been developers and owners of properties. We understand investment returns. We have an international audience, and so on and so forth. We'll go through all these points quickly. So the Forbes Travel Guide has awarded us 5-star rating for the Lux Me Spa as well. We're very active in the food and beverage space, so we create everything is homegrown. We have 4 of the top 10 restaurants in Mauritius. In terms of performance, vis-a-vis our comp set, we are the top performers in the markets that we operate, in particular in Mauritius. And when you measure, for example, revenue per available room. Salto Palmar has been voted #1 in Mauritius on TripAdvisor by Traveler Ratings. And so as the Tamasa has been ranked #1 as all-inclusive resort brand in Mauritius. This is about the owner-operator mindset. So we look at a lot of conversion projects. So this is in particular for people that investors here or hotel owners that have hotels that are maybe underperforming that would require an uplift. So you can see on the bottom graph the returns that our owners have made since converting them with the Lux Collective, and some of the pictures of the before and after. So source markets, so about 2/3 of our guests come from UK, France, and Germany. So we have a very strong European kind of feeder market. but that's kind of evolving and growing across different markets. Sorry, you can't see the map on the right is some reason. A big important thing about the Lux Collective is that our guests are young, are significantly younger than many of our competitors. So we tend to attract families, young couples, and that's also growing in particular in some of the properties in Mauritius. So we have quite a lengthy average length of stay is about on average over 5 days, considering the markets we're in. That is not a surprise. We drive business through tour operators, OTAs, but also direct online and offline bookings, and that's forecasted to grow even more significantly over the coming years. So we have a very international group of executives in the company. So we have French, Indian, Mauritian-based, Italian like myself, Singaporean, French, Japanese, German. We have a real international mix of a team. So we have a large distribution, in particular in feeder markets, such as, for example, here, the UK, France, Germany, but also further abound in Russia, China, Singapore, South Africa. So sustainability is a big discussion point in this conference, and it's really something that we take very, very seriously. I just put a couple of slides on what we do on this front, and it's something that we can expand on maybe in the upcoming kind of panels will be discussed further. But these are just some of the examples of things that we do in the ESG space, where we engage with our guests in the initiatives that we present. And it's becoming more and more kind of part of the Lux experience. For example, we have a marine biologist in the Maldives that engages with our guests and teaches them. It's about also learning about the environment and how to protect it. So in terms of services, we offer traditional operator services. We like to get involved from the outset in site reviews, master planning, concept development. And then we take that throughout the whole evolution of a hotel project, whether that includes food and beverage design or spa design. We then engage with our sales and marketing team to brand the properties and activate it through our partners and third-party stakeholders, all the way up to property operations and management. So I thought I was trying to be as quick as possible. In terms of future development plans, I mentioned a few during the presentation. We are really looking at pursuing opportunities, in particular in Africa. Everywhere from we're looking at opportunities in Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, Kenya, which is a big focus for us, Tanzania, Rwanda, and we're soon about to sign a few deals in Botswana, Zimbabwe, and Namibia. So if you have any questions or